Hello, friends. Welcome you to my channel. Denji gets upset after hearing this because he doesn't want to get into any trouble. Makima then tells Denji that Power was the blood devil before becoming a fiend. So she has a talent for using blood in battle, but also gets worked up pretty easily. As of which Makama feels that maybe Power is not cut out to be a devil hunter after all. Now hearing these words of Makama, Power starts blaming Deng. She tells Makima that it was Deng who commanded her to kill. Denji is shocked to hear this from her, because he did not give any command to Power. So he tells Makima that Power is lying because he didn't know anything about the devil, but Power attacked and killed him. After this, he also asks Makama to arrest Power because Power was completely lying. But now both start arguing with each other, because Power did not want to accept her mistake. But Power was thinking of something else at the moment. In the meantime, a small cat appears here. She becomes very happy seeing whom. So it seems that Power likes the cats too much. But Deng wasn't paying attention to it. He tells Power that being able to just grab a drink like this is a dream come true to him. But if they keep screwing up, being thirsty is probably going to be the least of his problems. And not that it'll make it any easier to work with some chick that lies. Power then tells Dengi that she enjoys being with cats and spending time with them because she hates humans. However, it's not a matter of personal grievance. Her hatred is almost like a demonic instinct. And she hates devils too, because one of them took her pet Miui away. Knowing this, Deng starts listening carefully to her words. She tells Deng that before she was able to recover Miui, she fell into Makima's clutches. Power feels that her dear Maui may be dead already, but yet she finds it hard to give up hope. So if it lets her retrieve Mio from that demon, she is willing to abide humans or anything else she needs. She thinks that Denji would understand such concern for a cat. Hearing this, he says that it is dumb as hell, that he would do whatever it takes to get to fondle some oranges. On this, Power says that she may never understand humans. Just then, Power asks him what would he say to the prospect of fondling her chest after retrieving Maui from that devil. Now Denji gets completely excited. After hearing this, he gets ready to kill the devil who kidnapped the cat of Power. She is also surprised to see this. After this, Deng comes to an officer with Power, who allows the Power to go out, but he tells Deng to make sure to have her back by 5 p.m. However, this time Denji was a bit surprised because he didn't know that Power is not even allowed to go out on her own. Power then sets out with Denji to rescue her cat Maui. She tells Dengi that she knows where the devil that kidnapped Maui dwells. But the concern is that Dengi is the only one who can fight it, because he would use Maui as a shield upon seeing her. So if that happens, then all is lost. Then we see that Deng's focus is on the Power's chest. After this, he starts telling Power about his pet devil Petita. He says that he can't pet him anymore, but it's cool because he's alive in his heart. But after listening to him, Power says that you humans are very foolish, because death is the absence of life. So this nonsense about living on in your heart is a little more miserable than self-comfort. He tells Makama that as far as he can tell, Denji is disgusting, not interesting. So why does she have such high hopes for him? Hearing this, Makama thinks for a while. She then says that all devils are born with names. So the more those names are feared, the more powerful the devil is said to become. She gives the example that coffee is not considered very frightening, so a coffee devil would probably be weak. But if we talk about a car devil, it's easy to imagine being run over and dying, so it would probably be strong. And Deng can turn into a chainsaw devil, so it seems pretty interesting to Makama. But Hikawa doesn't like Makama's words. He tells her that Denji might be interesting for her, but he is not sure Denji will be of any use, because everyone in public safety has a real goal or motivation. But Denji said that he just wants to live the good life. And not only that, but Deng thinks he can be friends with devils, because of which Hayakawa feels that Denji is a bad fit for his operation. On the other hand, Power has come to some place with Denji. She points to a house and tells Denji that Miui and the devil are in there. Knowing about this, Denji asks Power to go there, after which Power and Deng start going towards that house. Denji hopes that he doesn't have to his chainsaw out, but Power does not understand this point of him. Denji then tells him that he can turn into a bunch of chainsaws, but Power says that human jokes leave much to be desired. Power then says that it took her this long to gain some freedom, and she has brought a human just as he demanded. Now the Bat Devil becomes overjoyed because today, after a long time, he is going to eat a human, so he hopes that his blood will be full of vigor. He then holds Deng in his hands and starts talking about his wounded hand. He tells Denji that because of this wound he is hiding here, After this he starts drinking Denji's blood, because his wound will be healed with human blood. However, he doesn't like the taste of Deng's blood at all, so he immediately throws him away. But still Denji's blood causes his wounded hand to regenerate. After that he breaks the house and comes out. The inside of his mouth tastes disgusting, so he decides to cleanse his palate with another human. Now Denji is badly injured at this point, and he looks to Power. He then remembers what Ikala had said. He forbade Denji to be friends with Devil. Power starts telling Denji that humans are truly foolish, and she is amazed because he actually believed her story. Now the Bat Devil looks towards the city from where he was getting the smell of humans, so he decides to cleanse his palate with some children. But Power then asks him to release Maui, because she has brought him a human as promised. However, he didn't like Deng's blood at all. Therefore he refuses to release Maui and swallows. Power gets sad seeing this. We then see in flashback that Power was a blood devil. One day she found Maui in the forest, but this time she was looking very weak, so she decides to put some meat on the bones before she feasts. She then gives Miui a cow's milk, but during this she also kills the cow. She tells Miui that she is looking forward to killing her, because she has killed all who have met her eyes. But after some time she starts liking Miui. Meanwhile, the bad devil kidnaps Miui. At this point he was badly injured and tells Power that he needs blood. So if she wants to save this cat, then bring him a human. In this way we get to know the reason behind this Power's action. But now even Power could do nothing to save Miui. So she becomes very sad and tells Dengi that he said he couldn't pet Pachita anymore. So she understands how he feels now, and this is really an awful feeling. Then the bad devil swallows Power, but Denji is unable to do anything at this time. After this he starts going towards the city because he wanted to eat humans. That's when he learns that Deng is hanging over his leg. He is very surprised to see what he sees. Then Denji tells him to give him his tits back. But Bat Devil gets very angry with this, and he holds Deng in his hand. Then Denji starts telling that there was a time he couldn't find Patheta, because he was gone when Deng woke up in the morning. So he looked all over town but couldn't find him. He then thought a devil might have eaten him. But when he got home he was crying and waiting for him. Thank you for watching.